So let's talk about how to actually use this Korg Volca FM digital synthesizer. So the first thing to note about my setup here, this is just a simple laptop stand that I was able to get from Walmart. I have it here just to elevate the instrument a little bit so that you can see the readouts better on camera. It's not really here or there as far as this review goes. The first and simplest control that we have here is just this program knob, which is black and located right here. It just changes between the various presets. I do want to point out this is all just simple camera audio here in the room using the onboard speaker, which right now is turned up just about 3/4 of the way. Volume knob's right here. This electric piano sound is really nice. It's a really nice piano sound. So there's some different ones. I like this one. So, working our way across here, I'm going to go back to that electric piano sound and start talking about some of the controls that we have here. We have this function button, and that turns these touchpad keys into controls of various functions. So if I press this down, I can change it from polyphonic mode to monophonic mode. Now I only get one note at a time. If I press more than one, it's not going to give me both. So interesting. Now a favorite of mine, I can turn the arpeggiator on and off. The arpeggiator has been on. You have to turn this knob to switch the arpeggiator type from off to some type of arpeggiation in order to actually hear it. Now, if I hold down multiple keys, I'm getting an arpeggio that I can control with a tempo knob. Can switch to different types. If you wait a moment and then turn the knob, it'll tell you what you had before changing it. So that's the arpeggiation feature and how that works. Also how these function keys operate. So moving on to some other controls. I'm going to put this back in polyphonic mode. We have a transpose slider that gives us an octave selection. So I'm going to turn the arpeggiation type back to none. We'll get our regular polyphonic chord. So that's a control. This is not a velocity sensitive touch keyboard. That's okay. I bought it knowing that I was going to hook it up to a MIDI controller that is not velocity sensitive. So this is almost like a volume control. It gives you the velocity of your stroke since this is not picking it up. If I turn that down, it's as if I press the keys with less velocity. I usually leave it somewhere right about 100. I'm happy with that. You could hear in that example how this touchpad is great for coming up with ideas and demonstrating different tones. It's not great for actually trying to play specific melodies or notes. I don't think that was the intention though. I really feel like this device is conceived of more as a sound module that has given you an onboard speaker and a touchpad for portability.